Many parts of the record are stained with the greed and avarice of those who have thought only of their own profit. There are some dark pages in the history of the white man's dealings with the Indians, and many parts of the record are stained with the greed and avarice of those who have thought only of their own profit.
Wake up!
Yo, BM. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another stream. Let me fix this. So, I'm playing around. So, hello, everyone. Welcome. We are having some difficulties here. The guests can't come to the stream. I don't know what's going on. Now Mix is here. Hello, Mix. You made it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, I was in a different one. It was all black and dark. There was no music. It was like I was just sitting there all by myself. I thought you put me on timeout, man.
No way. I don't know what happened. It was weird, but now you're here. Yeah, how are you, Mix?
Well, looking forward to this, man. We're doing, what are we doing? Seven today?
Another 7-1, yes. From I think Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Sagittarius.
Well, I've got quite a few Scorpios. I already told Janny I'll per protocol send it to the burn address if for whatever reason I win it.
So you're Scorpio, I assume.
I am indeed, but I would like a Pisces. Scorpio and Pisces make a really, really good couple. So I'm looking to get whoever wins that 101 Pisces. If they put it on the floor, beware. I'm looking for it.
Why Pisces?
Scorpio and Pisces are a really, really good couple. I think
Okay.
is Han here to confirm?
You know what's weird? My wife is Scorpion and I'm Pisces.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes,
Oh
100%.
my God, Mocha! Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
That's listen. That's your soulmate right there, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's funny how these things work out. Funny how
Yeah.
these things work out. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Well done,
Now
sir.
we've been married now for almost it's 9 years now. Yeah.
And
So it works.
still loving it, right? Everything going
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah. Everything's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a power couple, man. It's really special. So I'm still looking for my Pisces. I'm having to settle for a Capricorn. I can't get away from these Capricorns. Scorpio and Capricorn are really good too. For if you don't know, Den is also a Capricorn. That's why
Wow.
we like each other so much.
Hello, Dan. How are you?
Hey, hello everybody. Yeah, I heard Capricorn right as I started jumping in. I'm like, all right, what's going on here?
That was your buzzword. Yeah, I think Mix, you missed the last stream. I think. What do you think of the 14 revealed ones?
Yeah, no, I'll tell you, Mokus, I liked the one. I think Janny swept it, right? Is that right? I liked that black hole one.
The black
That one,
hole one, yeah.
yeah, I enjoyed that one quite a bit. That was my favorite of all the reveals. Um, I'm looking forward to these because they all kind of have a real unique kind of vibe, and as I was able to kind of see the different reveals and everything that went into them, yeah, that one for me really resonated. Was there one that jumped out to you?
I loved I think it was the air one, air, the sun, so the element ones, and the past one. The past one was really nice. So romantic, missing piece of the head. I think you know which one I mean. I think it got also listed, so I didn't follow after it, but it was listed for I think 2000 Bera, 2069 Beras. Yeah, maybe I will search it. Is there any one of one listed now? So you saw the secondary price. It was quite funny because I think two pieces sold of the one of ones, and the one which someone who sold the one of one then swept around 40 Miberas and sent the floor to around 90, almost 100 Beras. It was so funny.
It was the same person, Mokus. It was the same person.
I think so. Yes. I think so.
Yeah,
I saw that floor, and again, I think it wasn't unique to Mibera, right? I think a couple other collections had a floor as well, right, Dan?
I think Teddy's got a huge run up, but they've been slowly running for a while now. So, but yeah, Mibera, that one guy, dude, I think I took a screenshot and I sent it into some group chat. You just see his wallet just it was like 120 or something, maybe.
I thought it might have been a Mar. I know he's been sweeping things like crazy. He's an absolute stud. I know he did it for steadies. I thought maybe he turned his attention to Mibera's for a minute. But we don't have confirmation who it is. We're not sure.
Yeah.
I think they said who. I think the person said who they were on the timeline. I mean, even then, you could easily jump into Magic Eden, go find that wallet, and most people drop their wallets on the timeline. So you just do a good old X search and probably find it.
Some heroes don't wear capes though, Dan. We'll see. We'll see.
So should we wait for Eileen? I don't know if she's coming. And Street Jesus should join us too. So we will wait a couple of minutes. Yeah, anything special you stand out to you last week or on the last couple of days?
In terms of Mibera or in terms of just
Yeah,
kind of
I don't know how much we can share, how much of that is public, which we discussed in the chat, but I think Jenny teased it also publicly. Yeah. Should we
you're
talk
talking
about
about
that?
the poll. You're talking about the poll
Yeah.
that Jenny put out. If they were to do a Mibera validator, would we contribute as a community? I did vote. Did you vote, Mokus?
No, I forgot it.
I voted yes. I put a little commentary though that again, I would never sell my Mibera for a floor price. So I'd really be giving my BGT just because I support Mibera, right? Because I know like you said, it would go to the liquid backing and it could potentially raise the floor, which is awesome. But I would never floor my Mibera. So, of course I voted yes. I would still boost with BGT, but with the caveat of I have no intention of flooring my Mibera.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I think it's also a bit dumb to take now out a loan from the liquid backing pool for, I don't know, it's 1 or 2 beras, and to risk to get liquidated if you're not paying back. Yeah, but yeah. So how would that work? We would set up an LP, and then the BGT emissions we would contribute to the liquid backing directly.
Yeah, it would. Well, I don't know if there was another post this morning from the foundation, Mokus. I don't know if you saw it, that they had said that they were going to change the commission rate on validators, that they were going to put a cap of 20%, meaning if from Janny's poll, right, Janny had said that 100% commission basically would go to the backing. Well, that's going to no longer be possible with that announcement. So it would only be a 20% maximum commission, and then that commission would go. So I'm sure there's still plenty of ways that it can be done. It just, I think the original poll that was sent out around the 100% commission, that's going to be interesting. I think that adds another element to Berachain and proof of liquidity, not just unique to, potentially anything Mibera does, but I mean, that was a pretty big announcement, because I know some validators certainly have over a 20% commission. And that's accounted for some of the things they're doing in POL. So let's see how that change affects all of Bera, but certainly how it might affect anything that Mibera is thinking about doing moving forward.
Yeah. Well, looking forward to it. So, yeah. Here we have Street Jesus, one of the Mibera community members. Hi, Street Jesus. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. You sound like Jenny.
I think community member is not really apt here. We should call ourselves the cult, because we are the cult of Berachain. So
I like that. I like that. So when did you join Mibera? When did you start to looking after the lore and vibing with Miberas? When was your first time?
to be honest, so I came across Berachain sometime in late December, maybe early December. And so Johnny was hosting a lot of spaces during Jan and Feb, just before the mainnet. So, I hopped into like many of his spaces, and he kept talking about, like, he had this specific data set that he talked about like literally in every spaces. He used to talk about how, there was such a huge number of people who were onboarded to crypto through NFTs, but maybe 10% out of the, those number actually went deeper into crypto and participated in something like DeFi. And so that's when I really got intrigued by this guy. Like, yeah, okay, he has a mission, like he's here to do something. He's not here just to, go along the lines, but like actually build something tangible. And he has a vision for it. And like, so probably came across Mibera sometime around that, maybe early Gen, and or maybe like mid gen, something like that. And yeah, I mean, I went through the lows. I wrote couple of poetries for Mibera, and that's how I got my GTD as well, through Johnny's Chaos. And yeah, that was the moment when I knew, okay, this is something I love. Because I usually write poetries, but poetries are generally about life and abstract stuff. They are never really about, an individual or an entity like Mibera. But it was the first time for me that I ever, you know, did something like that. And so I was like, okay, now I just really need to surrender and go with the flow. And here we are.
And what was the thing that made you attached to Mibera? What was the uh, what appealed to you?
Okay, so I mean, there are so many things. Okay, like first of all, I would like to give kudos to Gumibera. I mean, yeah, we love you, Gumibera, and yes, your art is beautiful and it's very deep actually if you go deep into the lore. But personally, to be honest, I like the idea of breaking barriers and not being like, so for example, like one of the reason I feel, this is my own speculation, but like what Johnny is trying to do, like with getting done with Discord and there being no official community or anything as such, and we hosting our chats through Honey Road, is making the whole process decentralized actually in its truest essence, something along the lines of cypherpunk. So that really got me in. And of course, Johnny being Johnny, like, I am pretty bad at like picking products and, projects, but I think I am decent or good at like, understanding human beings. So like for sure, like Johnny, I came in better chain because of a lot of things, but like the only reason I'm still here and still here vibing is Johnny. And so, like Mibera just comes along as an extension through
Yeah,
that.
Jenny is the wizard. Um, yeah, he's cooking. Hypnogola is asking who is Johnny. Uh, we don't know. We don't know for sure. So yeah, happy to have you here and to share. We will invite sometimes guests to share their Mibera story. I find it fascinating. It's an open community, so everyone, if is willing to jump in and tell the story, hit me up in the DMs. And yeah, um, yeah. Which of the one of ones is your favorite one? Street Jesus.
I mean, if I have to choose one, it will be the past Mibera because I don't know,
Mm.
something about it, like it not being a whole and being fragmented and aspects of it being missing, reminds me of us humans, like, the fragility that we have, our shortcomings, and the good as well, so something along, at least that was my interpretation. So yeah, that definitely is my fave, but I did love all the elemental ones as well.
Yeah, yeah. I like the past one too. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Okay, so Lala Del Rey is um, disturbing me. I should sing a song and kind of stuff like that. But I love you. Um, Okay, should we start with the raffles?
Let's get it started, man. Fire it up.
Yeah, for those who don't know how the process is, we have here for every one of one, we have a pool of eligible token IDs. I will show this pool. It's a GitHub where we have the pool of the token IDs. I will show that. So here we have it. Just like last time we had those, and now we have the rest of the horoscopes. And basically how it works is the first one we will reveal today is the Virgo one, and we have a one of one. These are the eligible token IDs. So every Mibera with the trait of Virgo is eligible. So there are 742 token IDs which can potentially win this one of one. And if the token ID won, so I will raffle them in this picker wheel. And if your token ID won, the metadata will change about 30 minutes after the show. So it will turn into a one of one. Okay, so let's look at the Virgo one. On purpose, I didn't watch them, so so that we can check this out on stream live together. Oh, this is a very nice one with a lot of ice. Yeah, that's amazing too.
That's the Virgo one, Mokus?
That's the Virgo one, yes.
Yo, I kind of feel like that when I do a bunch of mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very earthy.
Earthy, yeah. So I will some music.
This is the revolution. 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 This is the revolution.
So I will put all the token IDs into this raffle. Let's go. Where was it? Here. Okay, so we have 741 entries. That's 742, and without the first one, it's the token ID. So add list, and the first winner of the Virgo one is let's spin it. So it's 8834. Congratulations. I will search it quickly. Maybe if it's listed.
Looks unlisted, man. Is this another diamond paw? What were we, 13 out of 14 diamond paws last time?
Yeah, last time it was crazy. I think it was without one exception of one. It was all diamond-handed who minted and didn't even list. So this one seems a diamond-handed too. It's crazy. So it's Mibera 8834. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And well done. Diamond Paws winning, man. This is a hell of a streak, Mokus.
Look at this one. Look at the wallet. It says one steady, one Mibera, and one Bulos. So with one Mibera, he won the one of one. Crazy. Congratulations. 8834. So then the next one, based wallet, yes. Okay, so the next one is Libra. I will show you the image. Libra. Oh, like a knight.
Royal. We got a royal flair.
Nice. So Eileen is here. BM Eileen, hello.
Oh.
How are you?
Good, good. Oh, what's this one?
That
It's,
reminded me of you, Eileen. Is that you, Eileen? Is that you on
No.
stream? Did you design this?
No.
Are you-
Unfortunately not.
Are you a Libra?
No.
Unfortunate.
What's your horoscope?
Aries.
Aries.
Isn't that the
It
one
was-
that's on sale right now? I think the Aries is on sale, isn't it? Becky?
Really?
Yes, I
Aries
believe
was-
it. I think
yeah.
it was 4K, right, or something like that.
Is
Aries
that's the horn, right? The horn guy.
3333 Bera 3333.
Oh wow.
Pocket change for you, Aileen. Pocket.
I
change.
like the man. The black hole got sold.
Yeah, Janet
Yeah.
swept it,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Jenny.
He grabbed that immediately.
Is like
So let's raffle the Libra one. We have quite a lot, 673 entries. Oh, that's not. So. Okay, 673. Yeah, without the first one. So. Okay, now let's go. Good luck, everyone. And if you're here in the audience and you won the one-of-one, we would love to see you. Okay, let's go. And the winner is 895. Congrats. Let's check it on OpenSea.
how has the like who's been winning? Are
It's
they
crazy.
since mint?
Another diamond pull. Yeah.
Yeah.
The previous one was also a diamond pull with only one Mibera in the wallet.
Wow.
And this one has 2 Miberas in the wallet. Crazy.
Wow.
So congratulations. Another diamond pull.
Mokus, did anyone that won last time, were they live with us on the stream? Did they chime in, or we didn't see any? I know on the timeline I saw quite a few people after the fact, but were any tuned in live?
No, unfortunately not. None of them. But I thought, that would be nice, but no, not. None of them was watching us. But here another diamond pull. That's crazy. So if you look at the floor price of Mibera, you would assume everyone's capitulated and everyone's out. But we have now 16 Miberas, one-of-one, and I think 15 of them were raffled to diamond pulls. That's crazy.
Mokus,
That's really crazy.
seriously, I think she's a simple red shirt. Is her swag score a 1 by chance? Because I don't see any hat. I don't see any handheld. Does she have a swag score of a 1?
The traits, it's very, very basic.
Because those are pretty hard to get, those swag score 1s. There's not many.
4.
Yeah.
She has 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
Swag score 4, yeah. Okay, so let's move on with the next one. We have Mix, something for you. Have you seen the Scorpion one?
I have not, man. I don't know. Again, you got all the alpha here. I was this shared with us prior, so we had an opportunity to view it? Because if it was, I missed it.
Oh God,
Oh
that's
my,
crazy.
that's the one right there. Oh my!
Oh,
I've got a lot of Scorpios. If this is going to be painful, so painful. if I got to send that off, oh my goodness.
that looks really nice. Why is she holding a head? It's crazy.
She's dead ass serious. That's why you still. I think the
Wow.
blood is still on the blade. The blood
Yeah.
is still fresh.
With the tongue out. Yeah. Wow. Very aggressive.
That's us Scorpios in a nutshell, Mocus. You know,
Yeah.
enough said.
I
you
know it from my wife.
Yep, correct.
Okay. So, who is getting the Scorpion one? Maybe it's Mix. If I was Mix,
The jester's already been cruel enough to me, Mocus. I don't need any additional drama.
I would die. I would die,
I
Megs.
would laugh so hard. 635 entries. Okay, so let's double check. Okay, add to list, and I will start the wheel. Let's spin. Let's go Scorpion. And the winner is 235. Congratulations.
Not me. Thank you. Congrats to the winner.
Not you. No drama. And
I do love the hat, though. I do love the hat. It's a shame that she's going to lose the hat.
Yeah. And it's another diamond pop with 4 Miberas in the wallet. Crazy. All the Mibera one-of-ones going to diamond pose.
I think Jenny said something like there's only 8% of the, or 9, some very low number percentage of all Miberas that's ever been actually listed.
Oh, that's
What?
interesting. And so it's just kind of the same number being recycled, and as opposed to like new people entering.
I would say so, because we went from, well, a lot more unique holders to less unique holders. So the ones that don't, I guess they're out. They just sold to the people who want to stack.
Well, the maths, right? What are we in, like 15, 16 now, and only one of them was on the open market at any time?
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah, the math
I
is
wasn't
math.
aware that so much weren't listed anytime. So that's crazy.
Yeah, let me check, because he also made like a Dune analytics about how many people have actually sold. Actually, we can actually look at the Dune. Let me find it while you guys go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man, I really like that one, Mocus. Oh man,
That's exceptional. Yeah, it's really a good one. Okay, so we should move on with Capricorn. Let's look at Capricorn. Oh yeah.
looks like a little cherub, dude. It looks like Tom Cruise in the movie in the movie Labyrinth.
Yeah.
As a Capricorn, I feel like our sign was severely underrepresented in their fury and greatness here, but I still like it.
Well, you had to follow Scorpio, Dan. That's that's a tough act to follow, but tough act to follow.
So we have the Capricorn GitHub here. We'll copy it.
If memory serves, I think there's quite a few Capricorns too, right, Mocus?
Yeah.
Isn't it a larger number?
Yeah, it's 1,198 entries. That's around 50% more than we had previously.
Yeah, you're going to need a real stroke of luck here.
Yeah, last time we had 8,000 entries with I don't know which one was it, but it let crash my my MacBook. But with 4,000 it was okay, but 8,000 couldn't handle it. So yeah, 1,198 entries. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. And I start the spin. Let's go. And the token ID winner is 8971.
Holding a
897.
really cute bear. And I think Diamond Paw, another diamond.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Minted and never sold. Only holding one.
Only one
Crazy.
in. Wow, that's so crazy to me, man. That's so crazy. Wow, what a stroke of luck.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. What are the chances? That's crazy.
I sent the Dune link to Twitter.
Okay, so I will pull it up. Yeah. So that's the Mibera dashboard. Secondary.
So the Mibera sell address versus never sell.
Wow. So 91% never sold.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But it was 6 days ago, so maybe the number is a little different. Yeah, the number is a little different, but not that much different.
Yeah, not that much.
9.1% has ever been sold.
That's crazy high. Oh, yeah. I always wonder that the floor price can drop, I don't know, 80%, but there are still 90% of the people who never sold.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's the marginal buyer and seller who are dictating the price. So the winner was 8971. 971. Okay. Let's move on to Aquarius. We have three left. So we raffled 4 and we have 3 left. The next one is Aquarius. Let's look at it. Oh, that's nice. I think I saw that one before.
Yes. Wow.
But it wasn't the final version. I think
Yeah.
Gumi added
Yeah.
more aesthetic. Before we just kind of saw the Mibera.
Yeah, I think
Crazy.
these eyes weren't there before.
Is this her
And it's-
final form?
I assume. But I like the shiny, like a glory one. That makes it special.
That's so crazy, holy shit.
That looks really nice, yeah. Okay, so I will pull up the GitHub for Aquarius. So another 1,164 entries. Okay. So let's go. So, and the winner is 6805. 6805. Not listed. Oh, that's also like a basic one.
Yeah, swag score 5.
Swag score 5, yeah. Activity, also Diamond Paw. So congratulations, 6.
Only one in the wallet, Mokus?
05. Yes, nothing else. Only one Mibera in the wallet.
Wait, what?
That's
Oh.
crazy. That's insane. Nothing else in the wallet. One Mibera and one of one. Crazy. That's maybe someone who won a raffle or maybe outside of the Bera Eco. But yeah, crazy.
Yeah. They also minted the IVX Vol Surfer, but also only one.
And not bridged.
I don't know if you can bridge Vol Surfer nowadays. Oh no, it's bridged.
Hmm.
I'm seeing it.
I
I'm
don't
looking
see it.
through on Magic Eden.
Okay. Strange that it's not showing here.
Got a winner there. Got a real
Yeah,
nice
congrats.
right there. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to pieces. That's my horoscope, and let's see how it looks. That's the GitHub. So the pieces one. Oh, that's a nice one too.
Wait, that's not. Oh no, two
Oh,
fish. Okay, yes.
Here are the pieces. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so let's look at the GitHub. 1,186 entries. Let's go. 1,186. And let's spin the wheel. Let's go, let's go. And the winner is 6409. 6409. Oh, that's the wallet. 6409. Ono swag with two
Shiny
Miberas.
phone.
Two Miberas only. Yeah.
I wonder how all the superset holders are feeling.
Diamond Pool.
Getting 20
I think-
Miberas to throw, and all the people that minted one.
We had two superset holders that got it last week.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay, that's good. Then.
Yeah, one at least I know, but yeah, maybe there was two.
Okay, so this guy
Yeah,
has
that's
two
crazy.
Miberas.
So 6409 is the winner of pieces, and we have one more left. That's Sagittarius. So let's look at it.
She holding a book and writing.
Oh,
the
wow.
ball.
Didn't
Whoa.
expect that. Wow.
No, I didn't either. The centaur.
Wow. Is this also like an homage for an art piece?
Maybe.
Looks like, yeah.
Ask.
So, Sagittarius. That looks great. Okay, we have 605 entries. $605, and let's spin it. It's my birthday if I wasn't birthdayed already. Let's go. 7321. 7321.
Sold for 123 Bera. Yikes.
Oh. Jenny has this.
Janny swept that one?
Yeah, I think the last time he revealed also one which
Yeah, the
I think
flyer.
it was also 123 beras when he did that bid wall. I think it was right after the mint.
And this person took the offer. It was sold in wrapped Vera, so
Yeah. Jenny has now, I think 4 one-of-ones. He had 3 previously, and now he has the fourth one.
Yeah.
So Jenny, congrats. Yeah,
Wow.
that's a
But
nice
just to be
one.
clear, Jenny only got 2 from
Yeah.
the actual raffle. The rest he bought.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's on chain.
Wow, well done. Again, keep sweeping. You never know. You might grab one.
Yeah. If you have built a bid wall with I don't know how much pieces, then yeah, you would have won now. Okay, so that was it. We raffled all the one-off funds for today. Next week we will move on with another 7-1, and then the week after another 7-1, and I think it's done by then. And yeah, I don't know how we move on after that. So there will be an auction of another 10-1, I think, on the Honey Road website. And yeah, the other ones are the community ones. Yeah. Can you tell the NFT ID again? So the token IDs are, I will make a post like last time, but yeah, which one was the first one? I think it was Virgo was the first one. 8834 895 235 8971 6805 6409 and 7321. These are the token IDs. But yeah, we'll make a post right after the stream. So yeah. So what do you think? Which one you like the most? I think my favorite one was this one. That's really special. And also which one was it? Aquarius? No, it was the Virgo one, I think. Yeah. This one. Yeah, those two. Can't see that. So this one. And the Sagittarius one. Which one did you like the most?
Scorpio,
Mix,
of course, number 1. I mean, come on, Mokus.
Yeah.
Come on now. You know that.
That's also a great one. Yeah.
Scorpio,
Forget about that.
Aquarius, and then Sagittarius for me. 1, 2, 3. Scorpio, number 1, and then I like that Aquarius one. I like that purple. That was sick. And then Sag. 1, 2, 3 for me. That's my top 3.
Yeah, that's a good one. I forgot about Scorpio. Yeah, but it was also a very, very, very nice one.
You forgot about Scorpio? Don't say that too loud, man. Your wife might hear. Come on now.
Yeah, it was also very nice. Yeah, I know. I asked last time you weren't here, Mix. Would you buy a one-of-one? And if yes, what was your price which you are willing to pay?
The answer is yes. So, Janny, please reach out in the DMs for that Sagittarius. The answer is yes. It's so interesting, Mo, because again, we've obviously been very blessed with the opportunity to design our own. So anything after that would be just something that I would, gravitate toward, that I would also enjoy. But the one that we actually get to design, of course, is going to be the one that ultimately resonates with me the most, because I get to design it, right? It's personal to me. Yeah. So that one is going to be my number 1. But yeah, I would absolutely have a couple to complement it. It's like, if you could like have a photo on the wall, right? You have like your true love front and center, your first love to the left, and like your last love to the right, right? They're all important to you, right?
Yeah.
They all impacted your world in some way and this journey we call life. So yeah, I would absolutely do it. In terms of price, well, I'm on a mission right now after everything that's been happening in the Mibera Eco. I don't know if you had a chance to attend some of the spaces. We talked again with Fenta this morning about it, but I'm on a mission now, man. It's the mission to 250,000 Mibera, so we can start a community validator. So I'm going to have to be careful with what I invest in, because I'm trying to get 250,000 Mibera over the course of the next 3 years. Is the target. So I don't know if I'd have an opportunity to dip into the validator funds, but if I did, it would absolutely be a substantial amount, because these things are really special.
Yeah. Yeah. Street Jesus, what do you think? Which one do you like the most?
I mean, to be honest, I'm Aquarius, and I actually love the Aquarius one as well. I was kind of hoping that I'd get it. Like, I had bunch of Aquarius Miberas because of it, but yeah, I guess Jester Universe does this thing.
Yeah. It is how it is. So yeah. Anything else we should touch on?
Mokus, do we have an idea of what the next 7 will be in terms of the categories, or has that not yet been released?
I don't know. No, I have the Word document, but it's empty. So I only saw the next 7-1, and now what's for next week? It's empty. So I don't know. But I kind of like that we don't know in advance. It's a surprise.
Yeah, a reveal of the reveal, right?
Yeah.
But we can maybe figure that out from what's left, right?
Yeah, maybe from the GitHub. I don't know.
So I think it's the ancestors. Because we've done
the 13 ancestors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I think we're doing 7, right? We're only doing 7, so maybe 7 of the 13. Yeah, that was an interesting point. Is I think there was might have been a post, maybe it was a space. Den, keep me honest, I don't remember, but there was some discussion around that, around how many, because there were some other bearers that were a little confused because they had an ancestor trait that wasn't included, and they were a little unclear on how many there were and kind of how it worked. So correct me if I'm wrong, Mokus, but I don't know if you guys covered on the last stream, but there's 33 right ancestor traits, but only 13 of the 33 will in fact turn into 101. The other 20 are not eligible from a ancestor trait. Like, you may have an ancestor trait that's not eligible in terms of ancestor trait, but it might have an A ranking, and of course the A ranks will be eligible. So, but in terms of the trait, it's 13 out of 33. Was that discussed at all in a previous show?
Nope.
No. We only discussed that these, I think, 701 which are special are excluded from the entries here. But I have here the GitHub, and it says the ancestors, we have quite a lot. We have a Mongolian one, Mayan, Japanese, Irish, Hindu, Greek, Ethiopian, Chinese, Buddhist, Aboriginal. So yeah, I assume these will be the next ones.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, 7 of them at least, right? 7 of them?
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
And
we had the elements.
We discussed the alpha in our chat in terms of potentially positioning yourself to get a 101, right? Because today, obviously, some of these numbers, 1 in 600, 1 in 1200, 1 in 700, you needed a decent amount of luck. But as we get further along, these categories have less and less Miberas. So if you're trying, if you're positioning yourself to potentially get lucky, or there's a couple of Miberas, I kind of like this one, kind of like that one, which one should I get? Well, if one of them, has a 1 in 200 chance, of becoming a Grail, and another one has a 1 in 500 chance, then you might go with the 1 in 200. So this kind of thing, when you're shopping, I know I consider, and I would suggest that everyone else does the same.
Yeah, but yeah, it's 1 to 200 chance is also not that much to. Yeah, I mean, if you can sweep, I don't know, 10, 20, then yeah, it makes sense to look after it. But to buy 1 or 2, does not make a lot of sense.
Does
But
do you guys remember? So last week, some of the reveals had the ancestor plus something else. So it was like a giant list. And were those ancestors just a combination of all of these ones? Or was it like a way larger range? Because I remember one of them was like 8,000. Or was it 8,000?
Yeah, I think those might have been the
Yeah.
elements, Aileen. Yeah, I think because there's so many of them that they're not being drilled down as specifically. So in looking at the pattern, I think again for week 1 we had, like you said, some large pools, like 1 in 8,000, 1 in 7,000. Now this week quite a few less, right? Like 1 in 1,200, 1 in 1,000. I'm imagining next week's will go down even further, right? 1 in 600, 1 in 500, kind of like what we saw today, a couple of them. And then if I had to bet, the final week will probably be the ones that are really low. Like for instance, the triple S's are the ones that are really interesting, right? There's only 82 of those. Only 82 of them, and one of them is a guaranteed Grail. So you have a 1 in 82 chance right off the top. I would imagine that one would probably be saved for last, and some of the smaller collections in there too would be my guess if we kind of follow a pattern.
Yeah, but if 92% of them aren't listed, so it would be difficult to get more pieces of that 1 to 82 chances. Yeah, but yeah, that's the game. That's the beauty of it. What you are going to do.
Also,
anything-
I mean, if you look at it so far, 2 out of the 21 have actually gone to buyers who bought from open market. 19 have gone to, the ones who minted and diamond potted basically. So if you look at it through that lens, the odds are kind of small. Like, even if you want a Grail hunt.
Well, the maths, right? 90% of people have diamond pod, which makes sense that 90% of them, that's where it's landed so far. So it's interesting.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that. I thought so. I don't know how the other collections are looking like, but I assumed it was much lower, not 90%, maybe 50%. But yeah.
Yeah, what's the standard there? I mean, in your opinion, I mean, I don't even have a gauge. Like typical collections, typical NLP
I don't know, but that would be very interesting to see, because the whitelist process, which was unique by Mibera, that would allow to make conclusions about the diamond po chances to that would be a study. So if you curate a whitelist process, how does it impact the number of listed NFTs in the future? So that would be very interesting to see how other collections are looking like. But I don't have numbers.
And again, 10K collection specifically, I'd be anxious to see what the standard is. Like, is it 20%, 30%, 50% at some point, sell? I'd be interested to see that.
Yeah. If anyone has data, then hit us up. Yeah. Okay, anything else we should touch on?
Keep your head high. It's bloody in these streets. Streets, but it's all good, man. Think long term, stay strong, keep bears together, strong together, man. Just this is the sort of stuff we need right now. Just super exciting stuff within the eco, the drawing, and some really lucky bears getting a real special piece. This is the sort of stuff that for me, is when you look at the chart and everything's red, Bitcoin down, Ethereum down, everything just like, double digit red, some across the board. But this is the stuff that makes you like, man, this is awesome. Like this is what it's all about, just vibing and, getting some really blessed bearers for their commitment, right? Their dedication. And of course, others that decide to sweep everything, getting lucky, congratulations to Janny. It all works out, man. The bears that bear all win and sweepers win too.
All you have to do is keep buying.
Buy more. That's the answer. Buy more.
Yeah, we should keep the vibes high. Yes. Maybe other people who want to join the stream, hit me up. As I said, I will look at it. So very well said, Mix, and thank you for everyone for being here. We see you next week for another stream and for another reveal and raffle for the next 7 1-of-1 Miberas. And have a good time. We see you next week. And miladies on Better Chain.
Miladies on Better Chain. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Network, spirituality, artificial duality. Network, spirituality, artificial duality. Ready for the fight. Together we rise. Ready for